Conan, did you guys hear about this this thing with the model that was hitting on the 14-year-old Stranger Things kid?
No.
Okay. So this model is 27 years old. She's pretty hot. Her name is what's her name here?
Ali something.
Ali Michael. Okay, a Texas-based model, has found herself in a social media firestorm after making a comment deemed inappropriate on Instagram about 14-year-old Stranger Things actor Finn Wolfhard. Okay? So here's what she wrote on Instagram. 22-year-old model shared a picture of Wolfhard, wrote, "Not to be weird, but hit me up in 4 years, at Finn Wolfhard official." That's all she said. Okay? So she's a 27-year-old hot girl. Okay, and she tells a 14-year-old kid, who I think is attractive, to hit her up in 4 years. All right? So let me read this. The social media universe was quick to question the comment about the child star. On Twitter, one person wrote, "Joking about children hitting puberty and sexualizing them as a way to invoke a funny rhetoric is sick." Ali Michael is literally 27. This whole joking about children hitting puberty and sexualizing them as trying to invoke a funny rhetoric. Okay. So we just going to forgive Ali Michael for being a pedophile just because he said it was a joke? Now, she's obviously joking. Okay. But let me ask you a question. What is it like? You can't even say tell somebody younger. It's like, hey, when you're old enough, let's maybe hit me up. This is what I was the thing I've had a problem with. Okay, is like all the girl is basically saying is that hey, when you're old enough, hit me up.
Right. Okay,
and I'm like, all right. So what? Why? Now she's a pedophile. Now she's like, bro. What about countries? What about places that have arranged marriages? We're like they're arranging marriages for girls when they're 12, 13, 14 years old, and when they get old enough they're going to be married into
But you're right. But she didn't say it in that country, and she said it in our country.
I'm aware of that, but I just think like this is a situation where like it's fake outrage. Like all the girls said was hit.
Right. It is fake outrage, and unfortunately, we're at a point in our society that unless you don't give a fuck, you're going to take a beating because everybody wants to. Everybody has this double morality, and so, when everybody's like, "Oh, I can't believe that you would say that," if you already know the beating you're going to take, because that's how society is becoming, how PC we are, and so just expect the fake outrage, because that's what it is. But now here's the other thing I think. It's not a real good look, especially in today's day and age, if you're 14 years older than somebody and you're making that comment and the other person is underage. But I also will say this, that there's not one guy that wouldn't love at that age a woman of that age, hooking up with him or being interested in him.
I'm just looking from the completely opposite perspective. This is the problem with equality. Is like we have to like as a society have to have fake outrage for a situation like this, because what if the situation was reversed and it was a 27-year-old guy and a 14-year-old girl?
Right, exactly.
Okay? But we have to, because we have to treat like women equal as men. We have to like treat them equally in situations like this. But if I'm a 14-year-old ninth grade kid, if there's a hot 27-year-old that wants to go out with me, I'm not thinking of like pedophilia. It's not like right. If you've reached puberty, something like that's like your dream scenario.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If right. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like what the so. But
and it's so funny. And here's the other thing that's so funny. Most girls, and there's nothing wrong with it because we're different. But most girls, they got they probably would look at that. A 14-year-old girl with a 27-year-old guy will look at it as a pervert or creepy or whatever, right? Where most guys are like, yeah, let's get it, like 100%. We love it. We think like that, yeah.
100%. And you're talking about a 27-year-old girl. It's not even like a 27-year-old guy creeping on a 14-year-old boy. This is like a normal relationship. Between a guy and a girl, and the guy, there's not a 14-year-old. There's not a ninth grade kid that I probably know that would. I was in 10th grade when I was 14 years old.
And at that age, your hormones are raging, bro.
Oh, come on! It's like are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 27-year-old model says, "Hit me up in 4 years," and say, "Hey, well, we can do this right now." You know what I'm saying? It's like let me talk to my parents. You know, and get their own
thing. How old are you, Joe?
36.
36, and he still hits up on underage twinks, and he doesn't see anything wrong with it.
I just think I think her joke or her comment was bad timing with everything that's going on. That's probably why people jumped on her.
That's ridiculous, though. I mean,
yeah,
like,
but here's the thing. You say, but let me just say this. You say everything.
Nonsense, you know?
Okay, but wait. Disco, see if you agree or disagree.
It's Hughesy. Hello.
Disagree. You say with everything that's going on. The bad part is that with everything that's going on is just like the beginning of something that's going to get worse. There's just going to be a moment when you're not going to be able to kid about shit, talk about shit, because there's always somebody judging you or trying to publicly shame you for saying something.
Right.
I mean, if it's under the guise of humor, Jojo, don't you think you should kind of be able to say just about everything?
Oh, no, 100%. I'm just saying in the way things are going now with Weinstein and Spacey and Corey Feldman coming out with it, that if a girl, even if she's 27, makes a similar comment that people could construe that way, that of course they're going to jump on it. I mean, that's today. I mean, I don't necessarily agree, but that's just the way it is.
Well, I wanted to know what the kids... I haven't heard anything about what the kids said. Like, everybody's making the decision for him and stuff and everything. Bro, a 14-year-old actor in Hollywood... is going like, I mean, come on, give me a freaking break. It's like, Jesus.